Brooksaw Antiques here today. I have this vintage Brother Golden Shield vintage portable typewriter. I'm going to show you how to use the functions and make sure they all work. First thing we're going to do is adjust the paper guide. It's right here, and this helps you guide the paper in straight. And the margins are located up top. So I'm just going to set this one at 0 and this one around 60. And that's about the beginning and the end of the page. And feed the paper. Once you hear the bell, you're at the end of the margin. You hit this line space, skips 1, 2, or 3. Right now we have it on 2. And it also has half spaces, and this is how you control the spacing. You have it all the way down, it skips 3. We're just going to keep that on 1 for now. As you can see, all the keys type nice and none of them skip or stick. I'll type a sentence in red on the next line. Switch from black to red. There's a push button right there on the bottom. Just push that and it'll print the bottom portion of the ribbon. This is a very unique machine. It's not like most of the other ones that you'll see. Brother made some of the better modern typewriters, and now they're doing mostly printing. But this is really cool. It feels kind of like almost like an electric machine. It's got a different feel than most typewriter. I really like it. Well designed. Really nice parts. Everything's metal and steel. Backspace is on the top left here. That looks good. This is your touch control, low, medium, and high. So the higher you go, the more tension, and you can type faster when you have it on high. When you have it on low, it doesn't respond as fast, but you don't have to hit the keys as hard because there's not as much tension. It's got a tab function. The tab is on the right side here, so you hit the tab up. It'll stop right there because there's one set. To clear that one, you just hit the C button right there. And now it should go all the way to the end. And you can set as many tabs as you want. We're gonna set one right in the middle with the S. You just push the S for set, and it stops at that spot. Works great. We're gonna put this back. We're gonna put the ribbon color back on blue, so it prints the top portion of the ribbon. As you can see, we got a dual ribbon. Shift on each side and a shift lock on the left. To clear that shift lock, you just hit the shift again. And we're gonna take the hood off. It's got the latches in the back, so when you pull it off, you just lift up from the front and slide it out like that. All the brand new ribbon is loaded on the left side, so it's pulling to the right. To switch the direction, you just move these forks here to the other side and it'll pull to the left. We're gonna keep it pulling to the right for now. That works good. To put the hood back on, you just line up the hooks on the back and then this snaps down just like that. This one has a unique 12 space lever here, so if you use the whole thing, it'll skip, I think 12. There's a number 12 on there. I guess that's what that means. This is how you pull the page out easy. It unlocks the rollers underneath the platen, and you can load thicker paper when you have that set to the front, but you will not be able to load the page correctly if you have it front. So you have to have it back that's the default position when you load a page. It's got a carriage release on each side, these levers right here, and it's got a carriage lock right here. So if you lift that up or push it to the front and move the carriage to the middle, it'll lock. And that's meant to keep it safe when it's in the case so the carriage isn't bouncing around. And it can cause damage to the internal parts too if you don't have that locked when you're carrying it around. Carriage release on this side. This has a button. When you push it in, it's supposed to disable it's supposed to disable the spacing. And it also has the same function with this lever. When you push that lever forward, it will disable the spacing so you can get to an exact spot on the page. That works good, and that's it. Now available on eBay or Etsy. Search Brooksaw Antiques.